pretty much done. We're gonna go back to the US. We are gonna recoup, get the camper fixed because it has its own issues, and the truck has its issues. So we're done. We are done RVing for this moment.
I'll be back. Talk to you soon. I love you.
I love you. This is day 2 of the Zufelt saga. Justin is off at the mechanics to see if we can figure out what is wrong with our truck. And I'm here back at the little bungalows. This is Cabana 4. And the kids are at the pool, so I'm going to go meet up with them. The dogs are in their kennel, and they have just been absolute pills. So here on A to Zufelt, we are not going to sugarcoat things. Like, it's not fun to always hear negative things, but we want to be real about our travels and not make it seem like everything's perfect. Yesterday while we were driving, our truck started making some really weird noises. We've had problems with the overheating while we've been driving around the mountains here in Mexico. We had to ditch our trailer on the side of a mountain, and we drove an hour and a half to Lake Chapala. And the reason why we chose Lake Chapala is because, well, we were afraid Guadalahara would be a little too busy and too stressful for us, and we wanted something kind of cool and tranquil so that the kids could run around and play, and we have our 2 little puppies so that they could run around and play too. However, this place is a little too calm and tranquil. I'm not loving this hotel, and I told Justin I will not stay here another night. The dogs are just, they are hyped up. This place is infested with ants and spiders, and I think the ants are like attacking the dogs in their kennels. You can't set anything down without 12 ants just being all over it in seconds. The other problem with this place is that it's so remote that we don't really have access to food, especially while Justin's gone with the truck. So we're just praying like crazy Justin can get back soon so that we can have lunch. While we were out yesterday trying to find dinner, Justin went to a gas station and found some Cocoa Crisps and some spoons and bowls and some milk. Normally I do not feed my children that kind of a breakfast, but last night we literally ate hot dogs from a gas station, which I've never ever done in my life, and I've never fed them Cocoa Puffs solely for breakfast. So here's an all-time low for me. We are praying for a miracle that we don't have to build a brand new motor, and the other thing is we need our camper. We need our camper bad. We need our food. We stocked up before we left Loda Marcos, and so we have a whole bunch of food that's going bad in the fridge. We have our laundry, like, I mean, everything is there, obviously. And so our first priority is to just get the truck to the mechanics to get that diagnosed. And then second of all, we have to get our camper here to Lake Chapala. Pray for us. Actually, by the time you're watching this, it'll hopefully all be over with.
Okay, now are you gonna learn a new one? Mom, look, I got.
What do you have there?
It's a owie. Oh, you want to learn a new number? Can you say safe? Safe, safe. Cuatro, cinco, nueve. Oh, you're so close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got.
So cute. Thanks for teaching her.
I'm still learning myself, so I don't know how I can teach her. Mommy, can we swim in there?
Yes.
Where are you from?
Utah.
Oh.
Do you know Utah?
Yes, we drove once
You
there.
did? Yeah. So yeah. We're
My
from
father
Utah.
was laughing because there was a scotch and it says Sons of Utah.
Oh.
And if you translate that in Spanish, it's like a very, very bad word. Hola, ¿cómo están?
Bien, ¿y tú?
¿Cómo va su español?
¿Ah?
How's your Spanish so far?
Sí,
Hola.
poquito
Hola.
español.
¿Cómo te llamas?
Bien, ¿y tú?
Muy bien, ¿y tú? ¿Y cómo te llamas?
Your name, your
Oh,
name.
Sydney.
Cindy.
Sydney.
¿Y tú?
You too, what is Sadie?
Sadie. ¿Y tú cómo te llamas? William. Wow, 5 kids, congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I know your tummy hurts.
So you're staying in a very famous cabin, did you know? But anyway, this place was built in 1958. So like 60 something years old, right? And it was built by a guy who got blind, he couldn't see anything when he was 51 or 52 years old. This guy had 16 kids. 16, you have 5, imagine 16. It was crazy. And when he had his 16th son, he had a disease and he lost half of his body. Couldn't move his left hand or his left leg. Sorry about my English. He could walk, but not very well. And then he went to rehab and everything. And then he was like a Mexican cowboy. It's called charros. So he does all of these things that with the rodeo and everything. It's not rodeo. He will be very offended. It's Mexican rodeo. And after a few years, he could ride horses again. After he went to rehab and everything. And well, it's not rehab, right? That's when you're alcoholic. Rehab is like it's also, you can say that, okay. And he went to school with Helen Keller. Helen Keller is a school for blind kids. Although he was like 52. He went to this school in Guadalajara called Helen Keller, which is a foundation. And he learned how to tell the hour from a watch. He had an old watch. Now technology does everything, but his watch was made of vidrio. I don't know how to say that. He could open it, his watch, feel it, and then he will say it's 12 past 15 or something like that. And now you just press the button and they'll tell you the time. He learned how to play domino. He was really good with domino, and he could feel the pieces, and he will do 1, 6. You just have to tell him what you put in the table. He could play domino, chess, cards, everything with the old technology. And when he moved here, he started this business when he was blind. So if you go to the very back where you can see the lake, there is a lighthouse, because the lake was like 3 times bigger. It was like an ocean. Really? It was really big. Actually, where you're staying in your cabin was where the lake ended, just right there before. Before that, toy that looks like
not a man-made lake.
No. It's the biggest lake in Mexico. It's still the biggest, but it was like 3 times bigger in the 50s. But now Guadalajara is taking all the water away. It's political issues. But the lake is drawing. It's getting better from the last 10 years, but it was 3 times bigger and deeper. So imagine outside your cabin you could go swimming. And he, even though he couldn't see, he made the lighthouse because they wanted all the boats to see. So he was very afraid that people couldn't see like him. And he was living in this big house from 3 floors and everything, but he has
So this was the original house.
it was the original house of this guy. His name was Carlos, Charlie in English. And then he moved to your cabin because he couldn't walk very well. And imagine how many stairs you have there to go up to the 3rd floor, right? So you saw the last bathroom of your cabin is weird. Everything is on the opposite side because he couldn't have this hand. You see the toilets on the other side. Have you seen that? And then you have like a tube to go inside the pool you have inside. That pool, the hot tub, it's filled with this water. He did his rehab there.
Look at this bathtub. What is the world?
So he lived here like for 2 years until he was able to walk again, everything. He was really inspired because he had 16 kids. So he had to go back to work and to be healthy again.
So they lived in this whole thing, in the whole building, or just Cabana 4?
No, it used to be one big cabin.
Okay.
But 5 years ago we split it to have 3 cabins so we can rent it for the weekends.
Okay.
Like your cabin has 4 bedrooms. Imagine 7 bedrooms, it's harder to rent every weekend.
Yeah.
Have you been inside this pool?
No, they haven't.
You haven't?
Could
It's
they go
thermal
play?
water pool. So the water is not cold, it's heated naturally, so it's thermal.
Could they play with the children, or was that not? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
do you guys wanna
You want to go inside, you can go inside. As long as you know that they're blind, they don't see anything, but they will be very, very happy to play. And what they love is that you treat them like if they were normal, right? My grandfather was blind, so you just talk to them and throw them the ball, and you will be impressed. how they can do almost everything. They can even use the computer, they can read, they can send emails. It's really amazing what they can do. They play soccer. We call it football, but you have American football. Pardon me?
It seems like
Most of them, some of them they can see,
You can.
so they can
and
help
the
them.
pizza's coming. We ordered
Right?
pizza.
also some of these people in here, they can see so then they can help them lead the
Right.
way.
So if you go inside, you can help them.
Don't run.
They run to each other, or to go inside.
They don't run into the wall.
That's right. That's right. You're really smart. You should go inside and play with them.
Yes, go play.
And the balls are for the kids, so you can play with them.
Say,
Just at the end, you'll let
mi
it go.
amo Sadie. Can mi amiga? Hola. Hola, amigo.
25 years ago, the only thing you could buy is a motorhome, a travel trailer, an RV.
Yeah.
So we had a van, Mexican van, and then you pull it. And we had a suburban. Imagine, it took us like 24 hours to get from here to Laredo. And now you do 14 to 15 hours.
Our truck is broken down and our trailer is stuck, and I'm sitting there editing video, and I was just crying to myself saying, I have it so bad. And then I looked up and I was like, wait a minute.
Am I doing bad?
I think we're very blessed. We're very, very blessed. And things are not bad. Like, they're
No.
hard right now, but they're not bad. And so I'm so glad to talk to you, because it's nice to hear, like, 25 years ago, it wasn't as easy as we have it now.
And there was no cell phones, no internet.
No. What in the world did we order?
A big wave?
Hola.
Hola,
¿Cuánto es?
son 444.
444. So,
Mom, are we gonna get it? Are we gonna get a candy?
No, these are for these kids. Quiere pegarle. Ya le pegaste, se le fue el papá. Ahora sigue otro niño. Tú ya le pegaste.
Llegó el rompepiñatas.
Break on buttons.
No pierdas el piérdete al camino. ¡Dale, Luis!
You want to take control?
Algo viene.
Okay. We're gonna pull. If they are hitting it, if they hit too strong, we have to pull it, so they won't be able to hit it. Okay? Ooh, this is a big guy.
Can you do it?
This is a big guy. We have to pull it. Okay?
Okay, he's gonna do really well.
You saw him in the swimming pool. Okay. Pull it. Pull it. Pull it. Well done. Didn't break, Olaf. You did a good job. If they break it, we lose. We have to pay attention so the piñata lasts many minutes. Okay?
3 years to do this, huh?
I did not do this last
Watch out! She's a big girl. Pull it. Pull it.
Oh wait, can I?